So, move the mouse out of the way. So as you can see, this is... I'm not actually in the VR headset yet. I've got the VR headset on my head. This is still full screen, but I believe it's focusing on the left eye right now. So we're just going to try this to see what happens. Give me a second, get the headset on properly. It is kind of a warm night here. Oh. One thing, I'm not hearing alerts. I am not hearing alerts. Are you hearing them? Let me just test something. That's a little odd. Let me... Right, there's a reason I'm having some... Okay, that is a little odd. You're probably getting a massive sort of weirdness now because you're seeing my OBS. This is not the OBS that's streaming to you. The desktop audio. Do I need that one on? I don't think we do. There should be something here. Let me have a look at the Steve logo alert box. And it should be set for bits, donations, follows, no. Everything seems to be good there, so why? Refresh browser when seen. Okay, I'm going to refresh it, and then I'm going to... Okay, so that's working, and you should be hearing the sounds with me. Now I have to try and remember which... Was that the one? I think this is the one. Twitch chat. Now the Twitch chat... Refresh current. Is there any Twitch chat? Is anybody talking? No. Unfortunately, I was hoping you could see the Twitch chat on this one. Let me do a test. I see it, I see it, I see it. It's down at the bottom. There we go, there we go. Right. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this, so we will just have to hope. Okay. So, where is my Oculus? So, and now, because I've had the headset on my head for so long, it's gone all steamy in the actual lenses, so I have to clean that. Okay. So, I'm just going to get in game. Okay. Okay, that was a... I will check that in a second. Give me a little while. Why is that one... This may not be the save I'm supposed to be using, but I just want to get into the VR world so that I can test a few things out. So, No, I don't think this is one of the tests. I'm going to have to reload. So, this is... I'm looking down my right eye now. Curiosity. Oh, before I do that, let me show you something. Hey. How cool? Mouse pointer. I'll move the mouse pointer in a minute, right? How cool. Huh? Now if I get alerts. Took me a while to get that. Took me a while to get it like there. It is auto-saving, right? As you can see, if I don't look at it, it stays very faint. I look at it. I think this is a lot better. And as I said, it will allow me to look at the alerts and things. Anyway, what I'm getting at now is I'm looking down my right eye. Is the gun centered? Am I aiming, or are you seeing the side of the gun? So it's the left eye. Should be the side of the gun. You're seeing the side of the gun or looking down? See, I'm looking down the right eye now, right down the weapon. So I'm just trying to get... It looks centered. Looking down the aim. Okay, so that is right eye then. By default, that is right eye. Now, there are some other things. You can now see the Guardian, right? I think you can see the Guardian. So like when I go here, you can see I'm getting too close. All right. Well, then the big question is the right eye better than the left eye? Because it's not center view like Steam VR was. It's from the right-hand view. I tell you what, I'm going to put this down as soon as I find the table. Where's the table? There's the table. This is actually... Oh, there's no chat for a while. Looks holodeck-ish. As long as you use right eye to aim, I would guess. Right, so it's more a matter of what's more pleasant. Some people... The default seemed to be the left hand, you see. Let me just take this thing off. The default seemed to be the left hand. I'm raising up the VR. So let's just... Well, no, it's not whatever works for me. It's what we got to find what's the most pleasant viewing experience. That's the whole idea here. We want to... Right, so there's the mirror closed. Now, I can... Oh, God. I got to try and remember... Give me a second. I've got to try and remember what all the commands were. Right, we've got right eye only. So you can do rectangular... Right, let me do left eye only. Actually, there's no reason you can't see all this anyway. So... Left eye only. So what this should do now is it should make it on the left eye. So now I'm going to pick up the gun. And I'm aiming down the right eye. That should now be off center, right? You're now looking... Oh, God, where's my... Give me a second. I'm looking down the right eye at the tree over there. Are you seeing straight down the sights, or are you seeing the side of the gun? Off center. Right. So that's the thing. Normally, when you look at this, if you look at the normal background... Let me just... Oh, it's still got the... There's a way of getting rid of the Guardian. I can just never quite remember how the hell to do it. I suppose you guys could live with the Guardian. There is supposed to be a... Oh, no, are you seeing the Guardian? Oh, you're not seeing the Guardian now because I've specified the eye. I don't think. All right, brilliant. Okay, so... The other option is something like so this is the other option. Let me both eyes. Now this is probably better for people who actually have a VR helmet and want to experience what I'm experiencing in VR, but I think that's very few people, to be honest. Please no. That's what I was thinking, but I'm going through the options. I'm going through the options so that we know what we're doing. So, it does look like right eye only is the way to go. Is that better than the centered view? If you remember the... Let's just... In fact, you know what? I'll save this one. But before I do it, let's just remind ourselves of the... This is the Steam VR view and it's center view. This is center view for Steam, okay? This is the Steam and it is centered. So I think the problem here is I don't think you can see the chat screen. So now I'm going to look down the sights again at the tree. I'm looking down the sights at the tree. It's probably... Is it still centered when I look down that weapon? You do see the chat. Is it now looking straight down the sight or is it off-centered? That looks almost like the left eye. Yeah, I think what it is it sort of cuts the left eye and then adds something for the right eye. I don't quite know what it is. But it's also, if I'm not very much wrong, if I move quickly, is it tearing? And it's 45... and it's only 45 frames a second. So I think it's actually worse quality. It's slightly... Oh, actually the tearing's not that bad at the moment, but it is 45 frames a second, which I think is, well, not as nice. Okay, why won't it? Feels weird, Fisher. Okay, just... Right, close. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. God. Right, okay, so then it would seem that the overall consensus is 90 frames a second, because that's 90 frames a second. This is the proper Oculus mirror. I think it's got no tearing, at least a lot less tearing than I noticed. And it's just the right eye. So, if I point the gun... See, I've not even got the VR helmet on, but even I can see when pointing the gun, that is centered. Now, I'm looking up because the helmet's actually on my head. So then overall, that's the better setup. However, whilst I now have it set up so that the right hand's there, and I've got the chat working, which I think is brilliant. I think this is superb. The single eye is bearable. So this I think is the better option. Let me just get rid of this. This I think is the better option. Can you see I can even use the mouse pointer with this? So I think, oh, I can even open settings. This is the better option. You're going to have less tearing, better frame rate, and it is you're viewing straight down the right eye, which is my dominant eye. So honestly, it's probably how I experience the game more, and I'm more likely to, if I'm looking at something, to be tilting my head so my right eye's got better view. So I think this is a way better system of doing it, and the fact that I can have all of the alerts here in game, I think is going to be better. So that's how we're going to do this.